Coach, all season long, you have preached the importance of no turnovers and you want them to catch the football. Lots of times when you miss the catch, it deflects and it goes into the adversary's arms, and you don't want that happening.
We've seen it happen
yes.
enough, and we think we have some of those issues resolved. We've had some problems fielding punts, and putting Jordan Robinson back there has helped us tremendously. He's not bobbled any of those. He returned one for a touchdown the other night. So, we'll continue to have him back there for that duty. But, yeah, special teams, I think, has turned the ball over as much as our offense has this year. So, definitely a point of emphasis for us all week to take care of that ball, not only on offense but also when we're on special teams, because they're such a critical part of the game that, if you neglect them, they're going to get you beat. And, we lost a big game at Poto because of a special teams play. So, and of course, Broken Bow, you could count that. They hit a big field goal late in the game. So they're so critical, and we definitely spend a lot of time working on our special teams.
And had you not had a nice lead last week, in the second half of play, some turnovers and things really cost us there too. But thank goodness you had enough points built up before that all happened.
Yeah, we had probably kind of balanced out. Special teams had a punt that we muffed a punt from them and picked it up and ran it in, and then we scored on a punt return. But then on the flip side of that, we fumbled a kickoff, and then we fumbled a punt. So those two fumbles, if we eliminate those, we would consider that a great game in special teams. But unfortunately, it was kind of an even deal.
Any possibility that the young people are going to think that, well, we did so well last week, we could knock this team off pretty easily, or will we be able to go in there and play the physical ball game we got to do to win it?
Well, if it was up to their coaches, they've been sent the message, and they know that this is going to be a tough game. This is going to be a game that's going to be won by the team that's probably the most physical and can inflict what they like to do best on the other team. So that, coupled with the turnovers again, those will be the things that at the end of the night will win or lose the game. I think we're 6-0 when we have an even or better turnover margin.
Well, going into this ball game, Sallisaws on top, Broken Bow, Poto, Wagner have the best overall records, and then Hilldale, Fort Gibson, Muldrow, and Webster. So it looks like things are kind of going your way if you can win this game here.
Hopefully, our players have got that message.
And hopefully the players will remember what they said earlier in the season. We're reloaded and we're ready. And if they're ready tonight, there's no doubt in my mind they can win the game.
Well, I think we've proven that we are reloaded. And you're right. The question is, are we ready? And hopefully we'll be able to answer that question in a positive way tonight.
Finally, I always ask you how OU is going to do. They're going to be up there in mile-high territory up there in Colorado. It's tough to play up there because there's not as much oxygen. But how do you think that team's going to come out?
Do they play Nebraska, I think?
Yeah, is it Nebraska or Colorado? I thought it was Colorado, but maybe I'm wrong.
I think they play Nebraska.
Okay,
if I'm not mistaken. And because of the ineptness of Nebraska's offense, I think they'll really struggle against OU's defense. So I don't think it'll take much for OU to win that game. If they happen to be playing Colorado, that might be even better. OU ought to be sitting pretty good in the next couple of weeks.
Well, we appreciate you, and we appreciate what the ball players have done. Look forward to talking to you after the ball game.
All right, thank y'all.